everyone, hope you're doing all right. So this is what's the score, are they going to come to the door rather than what falls to the floor comes to your door. What's the score, they're going to come to your door. So we're going to do pick a deck, obviously. Deck 1 and deck 2. Pick a deck. Let me get your energies, let me get your vibrations. If you haven't followed us on Instagram, come find me, Mysticlovetarot, and I'll follow you back. Keep up to date on what's going down in my life. Okay, deck 1, let's go. Let's go. Finally got back on top of my private readings again, so we're good to go. What's the score? They're going to come to I'm working to 24 to 48 hours for your readings at the moment. Most of you it's coming back within a day. So if you want to book a private reading, let me know. Remember, these readings are just for the collective, so take what resonates with you, and anything that doesn't, remember it for a later date, because it might come up then. And if you've got any personal questions, just send me an email to mysticlovetarot@gmail.com. What's the score? They're going to come to your door. I like little rhyming things, I do. Two, three. We'll have fun. Let's get one more. So at the moment, some of you are feeling as if you are trapped, or they are feeling as if they are trapped in a situation that they are unable to break free of. However, this is a trap within their own mind. They are struggling to see the what's going on from other perspectives. They are only seeing it from their own, and that's why they're feeling so trapped. Their hands are tied, but actually she could undo them, and there's a little cat trying to help her out as well. So make sure you're turning to your support teams, to your friends and things like that, the people that you need in your life to support you at this point in time. The person that you were thinking about is also feeling trapped. They've decided at this point in time to just give everything a bit of a break, a bit of a rest, a lot of you. Even if you're still in a relationship, it's still that closing of a door for a bit, just to let everything kind of ease up. Door 1 is shut, door 2 is opening. If you are in a relationship, this means bringing into the next chapter. It's not the end of the relationship, okay? So this is where they are. They're feeling trapped. One door is shut, the other door is open. And they are debating their next moves. They're trying to keep everything in balance at the moment. Some of them are third-party relationships. Some of you are either the third party, or, well, you could be anyone in that third party. You could be the third party, you could be the cheater, or you could be the cheated. So there's third-party situations going on with some of you. Don't feel it's all of you, just some of you that is going on. All these shadows are kind of coming up to be cleared. All the energies are really intense at the moment, and everyone is working with their fears and fighting all of their soul purposes. All of you, well, not all of you, but a lot of the people that are feeling trapped in this situation that have gone, what's the score? They're in fear, they're having a massive freak out, and again, if it's third party, they will be concentrating on their home life, I feel. If you are the third party, they are still concentrating on the home life. That's what's going on within the situation. They're trying to just place everything, get it all into place. The emotions have been really full on recently because the energies have been so high, and they're taking a firm stance on what they are doing with the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. They're trying to focus on getting their stability back, trying to focus on getting their finances in order, getting their life back to the straight and narrow, because a lot of stuff has been happening recently with the build-up of the energies, and now they're all a little bit confused as to what they're doing. They're starting to think what they want in their life, planning the next adventures, seeing if you can be a part of that with them also. But they are standing firm at the moment. You've got the dog down here for resting. It's time, a lot of you need a period of rest to get away from the emotions as well. Some of them are having their cake and eating it, especially if it's third parties. So use this time wisely while you're in this break period of no contact. Use your time wisely by focusing on yourself, manifesting what you want, and planning your adventures, planning what you want to be doing. Your growth is happening now. Your seeds have all been planted. So relax a little bit, let it go with the flow. You've got 2 choices ahead of you, which pathway you take, and they have their choices as well, what pathway they're going to take. And at the moment they're literally going to be tossing a coin. The tower is still in the background, it's still standing firm. The tower for them has not fallen. They still believe that there is a chance with you, and they are going to toss this coin and see which direction it's going to go. They've been a bit sneaky around it with the cat going to steal the money afterwards. They've just been quite sneaky about the situation, quite misguided, I'm hearing as well. You need to stand firm in your bitch energy. You need to be independent. You need to be strong while they work out what they are doing. They want to move forward with you, but they are scared. You have the lizard at the bottom for fear, you have the cat at the top for comfort, and they're just standing here wanting to get to you, wanting to get to the cat, who is you, with the lizard in the way, and they're scared. They are scared by their own fears. Everything is being magnified. They know that they want a future with you. The colours on that beautiful summer's day, they know that they could have a happy future with you, but they are just in fear. They know that you love them, they know that also, and they know about that you want a happy family. I also feel that family are getting involved on some of your situations too, which is making them take a standpoint, but they know how you feel for them. They know that you feel strongly, they know that you're emotionally connected, and they're very secure in how they feel about you also. The emotions, the water is very still on that picture. What you need to do if you want them back is to manifest it. Watch that manifesting video. Try and get them back into your life. It'll speed up the process. Other than that, let them work through it all at the moment. You've got to fight a little while longer. You've got to stand your ground. Don't let them walk all over you when they do come back, because they are coming to your door. You've got to stand your ground with them. You really have. Some of them will be a bit backhanded. I feel like this cat could almost jump on her here, try and get her from behind, so be careful of the people that you are telling your information to, because some of them will be likely to backstab you. You're battered, you're bruised, you're exhausted, you're knackered, but you're not quite at the 10. There's more to come. That will be when they return. I would use that period of rest when you aren't in contact at the moment to help you progress forward. More fighting, more conflict, more getting ready for battle. The 7 of Wands is about charging, it's getting ready to fight. The 8 of Wands is about things starting to come true. So you've gone from the 8 to the 9. No, you haven't. You've gone from the 7, you've skipped the 8, and you've gone to the 9. So fighting. The 8 is, what did I just say? I just completely lost my head. Right, the 7 is fighting, the 8 is getting what you want, but you've skipped the getting what you want, and you've gone straight to the 9 where you're fighting again. This is you standing up for yourself, getting your own fight on, standing in your own power, standing in your territory. You need to do that. And the way you'll do that is by manifesting them coming back. You need to stay extremely strong in this situation. They've caused a wake of chaos. They've caused that tornado behind you, and you have to stand strong now. The lion is licking her hand for some kind of comfort, knowing that he cannot survive without the female or the female energy. Remember, never gender specific, but with the male lion and the female next to him, he knows that he can't live, they know that they cannot live without you. They will come to you. The Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your direction. On here, you've got a house, money, an angel ring, a star, and a sun. The star is always about being on the right path. The sun is the divine masculine energy. You've also got an engagement ring, a book, and love. So it's about spinning the wheel and seeing where it ends up. They know that they want to do it. They're going to spin the wheel and they're going to see where they end up with you. So the score is they will come to your door. Let's see what else we get on this. Get some clarifying cards for you. What's the score? Will they come to the door? What's the score? Will they come to the door? What's the score? Will they come to your door? Well, that didn't work. My hand did not work then. My hand's like, enough tarot shuffling now. Right, can I have some clarifying cards, please? Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so these are for you. At the moment, you're feeling really, really sad. You're looking back on all the memories, you're yearning, you're longing, you're missing. You're feeling really quite rubbish about it all. Get back into your power. Don't let them walk all over you. Get back into that power. You know who you are. Some of you have lost yourself along the way. You need to find yourself again. Watch that video on loving yourself. You need this energy back. This is the draw to you. When you're in these 5 of Cups and when you're sad and you're looking back on the memories and crying over spilt milk, it's not a draw to them. They don't find that a massive draw. So you need to be standing in your power. Get your strength back. If you're not in contact at the moment, which will be why you're watching the video, what's the score? They're going to come to your door. Knight of Wands, you know, you can manifest all of this. Again, the path is fearful. They're struggling with it. They're fighting their own soul. They're fighting their destiny. You know, they're just trying to toss a coin and see which direction they go. It's going to be a case of slow and steady winning the race. They will come back. They will come back, but it's going to have to be slow if you want to carry on being with them, if you want this relationship to progress. There's also going to have to be a lot of karma that's been created that needs to be cleared as well. You're going to have to stand strong in your power. It's really important. They need that independence. They need you to stick up for yourself. 2 King cards, King of Swords, King of Wands, intuition, passion, and standing your ground. You know, there's a lot of sexual chemistry here, but they've affected your self-confidence recently, which is why all the yellows are there. You need to build that relationship back up with yourself. Just get a couple more. Thank you. Yeah, okay. You've had 3 5s. 5s in tarot are never very good. You've got the 5 of Swords here. Ooh. 5 of Pentacles here, 5 of Swords, feeling like you've been backstabbed, everything's kind of gone a little bit wrong, you're standing very alone, you're feeling alone, you're feeling like you haven't got a leg to stand on, you're trying to juggle your life and everything's going crazy around you and you feel like you've lost your stability, you've lost your world, I've just heard. Some of you have had to walk away from your world while they sort themselves out. 5 of Coins, isolation, being left out in the cold, having to work through the shadows. There is a light, but it's going to take a while for this to happen. But they will come back. They will come to your door. Let's get one more. They will come. Ace of Cups to finish you off. New beginnings romantically wise. You can have these new beginnings. If you are in a relationship, you're set for your new beginnings with them. If they've left you, you're set for new beginnings with them. They will come back and you will have to make a choice on what you want to do. You will have to make that choice, I'm sure. I had a clairvoyant, I thought it was down there, I had a clairvoyant image of the Judgment card. You will have to make a choice on what, oh, no I didn't, it's here. Oh, I knew I'd seen it somewhere. They will have to it will get to that stage where a choice has to be made about the situation and what way it progresses. And you have the Ace of Wands for your passion, your confidence coming back, and for them returning to you. Emotions will take over what's happening, the logic of the situation. That is what's happening with deck number 1. Remember, this reading is for the collectors, so if you want to book a private reading and look at your circumstances individually, email mysticlovetarot@gmail.com. Right, deck number 2, deck 2. Can you tell me what the score is with those that picked deck number 2? What time am I on? 14:08. What's the score? Will they come to the door? What's the score? Will people that pick deck number 2, will the person they're thinking about come to the door? 1, 2, many. 1, 2, too many. 3 more, please. I don't know why I've got that song in my head. I don't even know what song it is. What song's that? Anyone know? I don't know. I get set, because I'm clairaudient, I get songs in my head from spirit all the time. I just hear them continuously singing at me. Right, let's have a look. What is happening with those that picked at number 2? Okay, you also have 2 5s. You have the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands, same as the last deck. Your life has kind of been thrown upside down. You're feeling abandoned, feeling like you've been left out, feeling like everyone is doing their own thing and you are isolated, you are on your own. You're feeling like there's quite a few couples around you as well that are all stable, and you're just feeling like, what have I ever done wrong to deserve this? What are you doing, universe? Feeling cold, feeling lonely, feeling isolated. Some of you have got resentment also, whether you want to agree with me or not. 5 of Wands, again, for isolation, sadness, in this card, it's kind of more about working together. You're going to have to start putting the jigsaw pieces together of what's happened in your situation. You only know little bits of a story, and you need to start merging those bits together to make the full complex story of what's really going on. So what's happened is your person has had everything they've wanted. They're feeling like emotionally stable. They felt too stable with you. They felt too secure. So they took advantage of it. That's what's happened. Even if you're still in a relationship with them and you're feeling like they've took advantage of it. You got forget-me-nots. They've kind of got into your head, so you can't remember, like, you're never going to forget them. But they've also got all the kind of bits and pieces going on here, all the nice food. They've had everything they've wanted given to them on a plate. They always felt really emotionally stable by everything that was going on around you. There's also like little wasps on that for irritation. So whilst all this has been happening, it's been turning sour. You've been feeling sour towards it. You've been feeling bitter. You've been wanting to sting. You've been wanting to bite. Some of you have been building up that resentment, I've just heard also. And you've been feeling really fed up with the situation. So you kind of pushed them out for the time being. That's what's happened. Also, you've pushed them out. Some of you, it will be the other way around, and they have pushed you out. But neither of you are particularly happy with the situation. You're both feeling quite sad about it. But one of you is definitely whoever has been pushed out is definitely watching in on the person, if that makes sense to you. Got a dragonfly up there for transformation. Things are going to be okay in the end. She's got the 3 cups in front of her, which should be a celebration. But he's got the 4th one. He's holding it. He's the one. She wants to celebrate everything. She wants to be happy within this relationship. And this person over here isn't sure what they want. They haven't completely shut the door on the situation. They've just left it half open. But they've come back to the door. So what's the score? They're coming to your door. Yeah, they will come back to it. But when the time is right. You've got 3s here. You've got the 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Things are now starting to take action, whereas it's always been thoughts before. You're starting to get ready to get on the boat and go on your next adventure. Whether they're a part of that, that's going to be what time brings and time tells. They are thinking of getting back into... They've gone past thinking of getting back in touch with you, and they want to get back in touch with you, but they're stopping themselves from taking the next step forward because they're frightened of what's going to happen. You've got the mermaid up here with her 3 swords. She's like she's gunning for him. If only she can move off the ship, she'll be going. So he's just waiting in the sideline, waiting to see kind of what happens. And that's what's happening with your situation. They're looking in on it, trying to see what's going on, trying to see what's happening, but not moving just yet. But they are thinking of doing it. A lot of you, it's a divinely blessed relationship. It's about they're trying to find peace at the moment with everything that's happened, as you are too. The little heron is holding a fish in its mouth. It's got the piece there ready to give, but neither of you are willing to take it at the moment. There needs to be some kind of peace offering between the 2 of you, which will happen when they return. They have an offer in their hands for you and some flowers. They're going to come and make some kind of peace offering which will help you progress forward with them. You will both have to let go of the past and all the shit that has built up though. If you want them back faster, you're going to have to manifest them. Watch that manifesting video. If not, wait for divine timing. You can probably speed the process forward by a couple of weeks. The Seven of Wands, this is all about getting ready to fight. You know, you're getting everything into perspective. Now is the time to rest, put all the jigsaw pieces together and wait for things to take flight, wait for it all to start moving forward. She's hanging the wands up as if she's already kind of won her victory, but she hasn't. She's going to take that wand and throw it, and that will be when they come back. There's going to be one more blow of tongues, mouths, and then you're going to work out what you're going to do, but they will come back with the peace offering. You just need to relax. You've got the moon goddesses symbols up here. This is a symbol in Wiccan for the goddess. So use your divine energies, use what you're gifted with. You know, you're all magical human beings. Use the gifts that the universe has given us. Don't sweep everything under the rug. You're going to have to talk things through when they do come back, and you're going to have to unlock that chest and tell them how you feel when the time is right. And then you get your Ace of Swords. You can have your new beginnings with them, but you're going to have to put a fight up to make sure that you both get it. Let me get some clarifying cards for you. Those that picked step number 2. Can I please have some clarifying cards? Some clarifying cards, those that picked deck number 2. Woo! Okay. Can I please have some clarifying cards, those that picked deck number 2. That's too many. I don't want all of them. Sorry, cards. Up to 3. Have some clarifying cards, please. I know, I'm hoping, I've just had this feeling that my phone is going to ring and I'm recording on it. So I bet you as soon as I finish this reading, I'm going to ask Spirit to hold it off till after I finish the reading. Okay, so 6 of Wands, victory. 8 of Wands, fighting. Everything's starting to manifest, and strength. Okay, so this is what's going to be happening once they come back. You're going to have to use all your strength with it all. You also need to do this before they come back, to be fair. Strength, manifest, get what you want. It's all coming into fruition. You've all got to let go of the past. If you want this to work, you have to let the shit go that's happened and start working towards a future with them. And you can have that with the 6 of Wands, the victory card. Sexual energies also. Strong, determined. Don't feel like you've fallen because of what's happened. You can refix this situation. You can do that. You have the victory card. They've just took advantage of the situation, and that's what happened. That is what happened, but they will come back to you. They haven't completely shut the door on you. They're thinking of getting back in touch. They're just trying to find peace at the moment within themselves without coming back and arguing again and fighting again. There's going to be another round before you work out what you're doing with them. And that is deck number 2. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, come find Mysticlovetarot. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. I don't know, I think that's what you do. I think that's what you're meant to do, but I've got a few followers on there now. If you want to book a personal reading, email mysticlovetarot@gmail.com. And if I'm thinking of doing a live feed at the weekend. I was wondering if any of you were interested in being moderators for the live feed, just to get rid of any like abusive comments or stupid comments that people might put up. So if you're interested in that, could you just write in the comments box, Ali, can I be a moderator? And then you've got an input into the channel as well. Like I said, I want this to be all your channel, not just like, this is your reading. This is a support group. This is a support system for everyone that's having crap in their relationships or with people as well. So I'm here for you. Be good, be safe, and take care. Blessings. Bye.